What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to Redemption with Jaden. Today we've got another deck that's not mine. Sorry, 2 weeks in a row. But this is a pretty, special deck. It won Type 1 2-player at the Nationals 2020 tournament under the pilothood of Nick Marshall. Of course, it is a throne deck, as I'm sure most of you know. The top decks at Nationals were all throne this year, and that's because, well, I mean, it's kind of crazy good. Samuel got banned, but the some of the cards that came out in like Lineage of Christ, like Joshua, Jehoshaphat, and David Outcast Refuge / David the Anointed, all made it so the throne was still pretty much good as ever. Lots of relatively new additions. It's a little bit different from the throne deck that I started this channel with, that was using the Lineage of Christ throne, but still had kind of some of the same themes. This one's using the old throne, which is arguably better just because it has more speed and allows you to play before your opponent in battle. And then this one also has like Jeremiah Hopebringer. It's kind of something that sets this throne deck apart from a lot, just because you can get him in there. He looks at a hand, he tosses the next evil enhancement played in battle. Is pretty good, especially against like play first stuff. And also Jehoiada Kingmaker's in there, good protection from there. And then also the two of the new weapons from LOC are in here, and these actually make it so that throne is significantly stronger, in my opinion, because Sling Stones negate and discard the last evil enhancement played in battle, and you can trigger that at any time during the battle. So if they are able to block with a character that has like a play first weapon or something, and they play Death of Unrighteous or something like that, then you can play Sling Stones to negate that. And Spears is also very good, does kind of the same thing except with evil characters. So if they try to chump block with Uzza or something, then you can just discard Spears. It will negate Uzza, because it also specifies it can be the last evil character removed from battle, and then it will decrease them 0-3. So that takes out Uzza by itself, paired with Coming with Adam, takes out a lot of other evil characters, as long as their toughness is 6 or less. And then, then also a couple interrupts here with Royal Parade, Council of Abigail, and then the tutors with Isaiah's Call, Wheel Within a Wheel. Most of the stuff is in Nick's post and deck list. Kind of, I think he did a little bit of like a description and stuff with some of the choices he made, so that link is in the description below. He's also got Nazareth in here. That's probably another key thing to point out. It's like, wait, Nazareth in a speed deck? How does that work? Well, this deck pretty much only does drawing. It does some searching with like Wheel Within a Wheel and Isaiah's Call, but usually those are saved for recurring your like Isaiah or your Captain or your Angel Under the Oak. So you don't always need to search deck. And really the idea is to just kind of get an explosive first turn, get a bunch of cards, and then put Nazareth down at the end of your turn to stop your opponent from getting that same sort of explosion through searching and stuff. It does kind of hurt Nebuchadnezzar, but also Nebuchadnezzar's really only in here to get Banquet or to bring in another evil character. So that's the deck. Today we're going to be taking the deck out against Jay Chambers from Alabama. He's definitely one of the bigger names in Redemption, so I'm sure a lot of you watching this probably know him. He's been at and placed in, I think, multiple national tournaments. He's usually a Flood survivor or Flood deck player, so I was kind of hoping we get to see that. We might get to see that matchup at some point in the future on this channel, because he wasn't able to be at Nats this year, and he thinks that Flood would definitely have had a shot against the Throne deck, and some of the other big Flood players also weren't at Nats this year, so they weren't really there to give Throne a run for its money, I guess. But we're not going to get to see that today because he is testing out a new deck, a Ruth deck with a lot of speed and a lot of setup, and I haven't actually used or played a Ruth deck yet, so it was actually kind of fun to see, and I hope you guys are excited to see it as well. So let's see how it goes. All right, we are starting over for the third time now because first time I did not, or I forgot to put in the reserve. Second time I did not save the game and we got disconnected. So, but fortunately that was only like during the first turn, so didn't get too far. He has a star ability again. He can reveal his hand. There is in fact no hero in the hand, so he gets to go take one from deck. So he's got False Peace, King Balak. He's got some. So it looks like it's kind of just a gray splashy defense. Lying Prophet, Balak, Foreign Wives. So, yep, now he gets to take a hero from deck. I do not have any star abilities. Definitely have a much less optimal hand than I did in the first two starts, so we'll see how things go here. I think I can throw away Captured Kinsman to the Prosperity. But we'll do Hunter first, and I think we just want to get Exiles and get Book out right away. Oops. So yeah, we get Book, and then discard Captured Kinsman and draw 2. And we got Darkness. We could take an evil character from reserve, but I think we're just going to go to deck instead. And that seems a little better, and get the Deceiver. Reveal to all. Okay. So we got up to 11 cards, pretty good with just the Lost Souls. And we got Joshua and Abigail, which is nice. Abigail will at least get us some drawing there. And we'll save the game here. I will go first. And let's put down. No, I guess we'll do Book. And get David out right away with Covenant with David. And we'll go ahead and activate that, and go grab Davey from here. So the only problem with getting David now is that I can't. Well, I guess I don't even want to exchange with Joshua. There's nothing to underdeck on the first turn, so that's fine. But we'll put down Throne, put down Joyda, Joshua. I guess we'll put down Majestic Heavens. We don't really need anything there, I don't think. Yeah. Keep Guardian in hand just to kind of surprise. I don't think he had Falling Away in his hand, but still. So we'll draw 3. Ooh, got King Saul off the draw. But can ban to you, David, and we'll hit a draw 7. Oh, I should have put Guardian down. So we're about to hit a draw 7 off of Mighty Men because he had Foreign Wives in his hand. But yeah, so I can reveal his hand and draw X, where X is the number of evil brigades in his hand. I remember since he revealed his hand that he had foreign wives in there. He also has false peace, so he can search, but no negates, so I can play a council off of throne first. He does have a lying prophet, though, who can just discard David straight up, because he can discard a prophet. So we'll see if he takes that discard or if he takes the draw. We'll see, because my hand is about to get huge, and I'm sure that he's thinking there's going to be some brigades in there. So before he blocks, I'm going to use Hunter. And we're going to we're just going to get Humble. Other choice would be Remnant, but I don't think I really need to get Angel of the Winds out. So we'll go ahead and reveal my hand. So he is taking the revealing of my hand, which seems like probably a smarter play right here, because he's not really guaranteed a block even if he kills David, especially now that I drew Angel. And so by revealing my hand, he can at least start to kind of catch up. And so he's going to get to draw 1, 2, 3, 4. I think just 4. Is that what he drew? Yeah. So he drew Hunter as well, so he's going to go ahead and use Exiles to get something from his reserve. He grabbed I Am Creator, which makes sense. So now we'll draw 1 off of Throne. I should have played Guardian before he blocked, but that's okay. And then I get to play off Throne. So I will go ahead and play the Council. So pretty much the this is the nonsense that was going on in at Nationals with Nick's deck, I guess. I mean, obviously it was kind of lucky getting foreign wives in the opening hand to hit with Mighty Men, but that's kind of what you're, gotta expect when with this deck, I guess. I don't know. It's kind of dumb, but gotta show it. Gotta let the people see. And alright, so he's got a pretty decent opening for Ruth deck. He's got Salmon out. You exchange a card from hand with a good Ruth card from reserve. I guess he is going to be activating I Am Creator before putting down the heroes, I assume. I mean, that's reasonable. Boaz's Foreman protects Ruth heroes in battle from the first evil enhancement played each battle, which is pretty nice. A lot of defenses are kind of smaller, so they're not going to have that many enhancements to play. Others of the city can search discard pile for a good Ruth card, so it's a very sustainable offense, I guess. Can keep on getting stuff. Yeah, he forgot that you needed to have no heroes in your territory and use I Am Creator. But yeah, so that's a understandable mistake. You kind of just want to get your cards down. Alright, so he searched for Elimelech, and he's playing Covenant with David on the enhancement side, so he can play a site or good fortress from his deck, and so he's playing Land of Moab, which increases his hand size by 1, and then when it's played, you can take a Ruth Hero or Evil Moabite from deck or reserve, so he's got a pretty substantial offense showing right here, and he played both Aminadab and Boaz as Meek. He's playing Boaz's Offspring, which we used. You use the star ability. You can take a Ruth Hero from deck or reserve used by a Meek Hero. Played in battle, bounce up to X humans. So since he's just playing it in territory, he's just going to be grabbing a Ruth Hero from his deck. So, I mean, obviously not quite this start, but you know, that's it's still pretty good. So yep, here comes the David, and yeah, so I assume he's going to be coming out with Elimelech. Yep, he gets to draw X, which is the number of his Ruth Heroes, limit 3. So he draws 3, and then he can banish it to take a Ruth Hero from his deck or reserve, and or add a Ruth Hero to battle. So he's going to his deck again. And I'm guessing he's going to be adding David to battle, because then he can convert him to take a good OT card from deck. Yeah, so he took Obed the Servant from his deck, and it's a territory class, so while he controls a Meek Hero, negate opponent's neutral cards. Those kind of heroes are pretty strong. There's like kind of one of them in each of the LOC themes. And then, so he's got Salmon the Cloaked is who he attacked with. He can exchange a card from hand with a good Ruth card from reserve. I don't think he did that, but he did ban to both David and Obed. So Obed gets to draw him another 3. David searched for Angel of the Lord. Alright, so we disconnected again, but I think we were able to recover it back to normal state. Basically just went in with these 3, and he drew Remnant off of Obed, and took my captain. So I think what we do here is just get the Deceiver Foreign Wives block. Basically just make it nice and easy. Because he drew 3 first turn, you drew 3 off of Elimelech, and you drew 3 off of Obed, so definitely lots of drawing. So technically his initiative if he wants to play anything. I definitely don't want to play anything, so I've got his Banquet, and that would not do anything for me. So let's move everything up here a little bit and put Wives down. This is a pretty quick start for both decks, so he was smart, took the captain, and he is sniping Isaiah in territory, which makes sense. I probably shouldn't have played Isaiah's Call on him right away. And he's rescuing Humble, so he drew Son of God. I do have my Son of God, so I can take his Remnant when I want my captain back, which will probably be on this turn. So we'll use the star ability on delivered to hit the top card of his deck. Maybe we'll get lucky, we'll see. No, well, see Orphan's Lost Soul, which is actually kind of unfortunate because we've got Banquet here, and but we do have both Son of God and Second Coming, so we can probably make it work. So we're going to play Falling Away in my draw phase. And then upkeep. Actually, let's see. He's got Obed, so my book is negated, but my storehouse still works. Doesn't have anything punishing search right now. He does have Foreign Wives in his hand still, so we need to be careful about drawing. I think we just take Covenant with Adam. And let's see, we've got Angel. Well, let's see. So he's got Punisher too, which is negating heroes, which is kind of annoying. So that might be one to take out as well if we can. But right now, I mean, like, not going to be drawing anyway, and so maybe it's okay if we leave the Punisher out there for a sec. Do we need Captain back right away? Let's see. My neutral cards are negated, so delivered doesn't really do much. I could get Holy Grail or Urim and Thummim are kind of the two artifacts in the deck here. Yeah, let's just go ahead and get Captain back. And just turn over the Covenant with David, and it'd be nice if we had something to choose King Balak to block, because Covenant with Adam makes him just dead. But let's just activate it anyway. We've got Mounted Forces and Nevian Foreign Wives, all of which don't really care. And let's go with David and ban to Jehoshaphat, who will bounce my Foreign Wives. I suppose I could have underdecked something with Joshua. But I didn't really need to. Let's see, command to a Warrior Priest or a Meek Hero, so I can command to one of his guys. Yeah, let's grab Boaz. So, got Angel, didn't draw, so we're good against Foreign Wives. Does have 8 cards in his hand, so if I had gotten some of my cards down, I could have gone out with, like, Joy to protect my David or something. And he would not have been negated by Punisher because I have Humble Lost Soul. I would have just had to get rid of a couple of cards And then just be careful. Well, I also could have bounced one of his heroes. No, wait. So yeah, my hand is protected by Storehouse, so he could discard if he wants to. He could discard a good profit. Alright, so yep, he's discarding David, who is in fact a prophet. But I still have Jehoshaphat in here who can draw off of throne, so I get to draw 3, because it's number of good brigades, or number of evil brigades the opponent has in play, so yeah, that actually works pretty well. So his lying profit is decreased by Covenant with Adam, and so I can play spears, and I can discard it to negate and decrease the lying profit 03. So yeah, that actually worked out pretty well because he did not have a negate, so that worked out well to save my David. So that was a clutch draw. Let's go ahead and put down Zadok. Be nice if Noah's Ark, Ark of Salvation, was in this deck to protect my heroes and territory. Might have been able to save my Isaiah. I don't really think I'll be able to deal with Obed, really, and I don't need delivered right now, I don't think. So, actually, no, I think I'm going to put down Foreign Wives. Oh, man, do I want to just go for the Mayhem block next turn? Yeah, let's just go for it. I think I'll keep Nevi, just in case, but yeah, I think we need to get a block here because he's got the Orphan's Lost Soul. I kind of would rather be able to rescue Punisher. Alright, so you play Angel of the Lord on my Foreign Wives pre-battle, which is reasonable, I suppose. Alright, so he's activating book. And let's see, I'm assuming he's going to be going to his reserve to grab a Covenant. Assuming he has more than one in there, not just I am Creator. Then you put down Boaz's Reapers. Take a good Ruth enhancement or an OT site from reserve or discard pile if Boaz is in play. So, yep, he took your remain from his reserve, which is smart. So we know he has Angel of the Lord in his hand. So if we can get 2 evil characters in battle, that would be ideal. He's going in with Solomon again, banned to up to X Ruth heroes, which is the number of his Meek Ruth heroes, and he has 3 at the moment, so he's banning to Obed, who can draw 3. I'm not sure if he's doing that or if he's done that yet or not. He took Boaz's offspring with Elders of the City, and then he grabbed Kinsman's Agreement from his reserve with Boaz's Reapers. And then, okay, yeah, so then he drew with Obed, and he drew Lawless, which fortunately we've got Guardian down, so that falling away does not hurt us, but he took Scattered Sheep and got Wicked out. So, no Daniel heroes in play, doesn't look like, so since he has Angel, we need to get another evil character in the battle. And I think we just go for Conjurers. And we can take Scattered from reserve, so basically I can play it on either character. And we've also got Banquet as a backup if we need to. But, well, actually, that's kind of tough because if I play Scattered, he's going to be able to use your main. Oh, that's right. Coming with Adam. So coming with Adam takes out my Conjurers because decreases blocking characters 0-3. So now my Nebuchadnezzar is just a 6-5. I think he's just expecting me to play Scattered, and which is why he's not playing Angel. But I'm just going to play Banquet instead and not give him the opportunity to... Or no, he already used Angel on Foreign Wives. Oops, my bad. Oh, right, I have to play Second Coming first. He said I could do it. So, I'm gonna play Second Coming to get Son of God to rescue orphans, which was the plan. Well, it's on record saying that, but he was nice enough to let me do it. So that probably should have been his rescue there, but. He's definitely kind of out resourcing us at this point. So it's gonna be maybe a little tricky to get rescue in here. We still got Angel though, so maybe we'll be okay as long as we can get enough characters out in the battlefield. He's playing Kinsman's Agreement, which just goes in territory, and then he can discard at any time to negate and discard the last enhancement of opposite alignment played. So, not sure if he's playing it as evil or good. Kind of like a 3 woes enhancement, but now he's playing the actual 3 woes. And okay, so yeah, he's playing Kinsman's as good. Alright, and now he's passing the turn, so we get to draw 3. And let's see. Yeah, so that's potentially going to be another block. Now that we got orphans out of the way. And then Belshazzar can go and get Belshazzar's Banquet from discard pile as well, so that's also good. So he's got Woes on Throne, so that's going to be negated. Storehouse, do we want to... I guess we might as well. Let's take Confusion with Storehouse. Just kind of scare him a little bit. I don't know. Maybe we'll bait out the Son of God before, or the Second Coming before he attacks or something. Now what to do? He's got Foreign Wives on the table, so Throne would be nice if it wasn't negated. They're Profane Daughters, so he can maybe go to Magic Charms, but he's got 8 cards in hand, so I think if we can get below that, and then Humble is active. And so yeah, let's just get Wheel Within a Wheel down, and then we got 7 cards in hand, and we're not going to really want to draw anything anyway. Well, actually we could draw 1 off of King Solomon. So let's go ahead and put down, well, let's see, let's put down Sling Stones on David. Do I want to do David? I suppose he could get kicked out by Abigail, but oh well. So we'll draw 1 with King Saul. We'll ban to Abigail. No draw. She'll ban to David. Who will ban to... I think Jehoshaphat. And we'll bounce one of his characters. Let's bounce Obed. And I guess actually we should probably get Joshua into battle. Yeah. And we'll toss Book under the deck because that will take out As You Will Remain. And we'll exchange for, oh, I guess, yeah, I can't do him. We gotta do Mighty Men, and he'll just negate. Profane Daughters, Fucking Spell, and anything else? Sure, let's ban to Samuel, why not? And Samuel just gonna does some nice protection. For Samuel or Cloud Hero begins a rescue, you may discard a curse or evil enhancement, and he also protects first Samuel heroes from capture and gives them site access. So no curses or evil enhancements to discard, but he does have Proud Pharisee, but there's no other Pharisee in play. Oh, so the Pharisee, the other Pharisee in play is only if you, or is only for drawing 2, and then he still gets, if you have played no enhancements this turn, you may play an enhancement. So that's going to actually be pretty brutal because it cannot be negated. And it shuffles all of my heroes. Yeah, I don't think that there's any way to stop that. Be nice if I had Jeremiah out, because I could have banded to him at the end instead of Samuel, and that would have tossed the first evil enhancement played. But yeah, that's gonna be a block. So let's see if he can get something going here. Well, something else going. I mean, he's got a lot going on already, but see if we can get a block here. That's going to be the tricky part. I mean, I think Uzza blocks, but I really don't want to discard my book. And Covenant with Adam is protected. So I think King Belshazzar is probably the block that I want to go with. So I don't know. We'll see. He's activating Endless Treasures. He's got to activate something before he draws, but it's okay. He's doing it from. He's doing Flying Scroll from his reserve anyway. So to take my Joshua, which is unfortunate. So yeah, Flying Scroll, the curse side, or the artifact part, I guess, says he can banish it to take a multi-brigade or territory class character. And Joshua is pretty much always the one you want to take, just because he's stupid good. And so he's going with Joshua, underdeck my book, and exchanging with David, which makes sense. He wants to get initiative, and he wants to not make my scattered CBN, which, yeah, it's understandable. Question is, do I want to block Belshazzar, or do I want to block Mounted Forces? I think I want to block Mounted Forces and grab DOU. And that'll also give me the potential to play Confusion as well. He does have that Kinsman's though, so that's going to make something not work. But we'll see. I do have 3 woes, so I can at least, if he doesn't like play something to discard me, then I could use 3 woes on Kinsman's before playing like DOU or Confusion, but we'll see. Alright, so he's playing Boz's Offspring, so that bounces me, gives me special initiative. So yeah, I think I have to use woes on that. So we'll go ahead and play woes as evil. So then that brings my Mounted Forces back into battle. And now he is a 5/10, which still puts us in stalemate, but since he played the last card in battle, then it would be my initiative. But problem is that if I play DOU, he can just play Kinsman's to negate it. And if I play Confusion, he can use Kinsman's to negate that. So either way, He's gonna at least have to have another battle winner, but I think we try for the confusion. Yeah, I think so. At the very least, we get to look at his hand and see what we're going up against. Actually, no, his hand is protected. Yeah, that's unfortunate. So let's try and do scattered. We'll bait out the kinsmans here. Maybe he's got an interrupt in his hand though, which is unfortunate. So yeah, definitely should have done Son of God with Storehouse. Because Son of God was already in his discard pile. Or I should have done Son of God with Confusion because he had Storehouse, because Son of God was in his discard pile, which I could still banish, and then he wouldn't have been able to play it again with Second Coming. And that would have definitely baited out the Kinsmans, I think. It's got Naomi's Blessing, negate and discard a curse or an evil enhancement, so he can negate and discard Scattered. And that's gonna be good, and now we'll just play DOU to bait out the Kinsmans then. Yep, so that's all I got. So he is going to get let's go ahead and give him the darkness. So at least we made him use, I guess, 3 enhancements if you include Kinsman's, so. But he said he's fairly certain he can't block enough, which, I mean, it's possible. Not really sure. I mean, yeah, I guess unless he has a way to negate Wheel Within a Wheel, he can't play Martyr on Captain. And if he can't band, then he's kind of in trouble there. He could go to Malachite Slave to Balaam, which with King Balak can play, he protects, or if Balaam blocks, he protects OT Lost Souls from rescue. He doesn't have Orphans out anymore, but he does have Lawless, which is New Testament, so that wouldn't work. What do I want to move Woes to? I suppose probably is Obed, because then my Holy Grail can work. Wherever he is. I think he's in there somewhere. Okay, so Obed is not out, so could do Punisher, get my heroes to, or my heroes to turn back on. Do I really need that though? I'm not really sure. Yeah, I mean, so Captain can ban 2 Joshua, and so yeah, might as well. Can stop his Malachite Slave with Nazareth. I think that's the play here. And then we can stop his Foreign Wives with Holy Grail. So this way we can draw with Captain. Well, I guess I only get to draw one anyway, but whatever. Oh, got some Lost Souls. I guess we might as well use Covet. Oh, does he even have any left in his deck? I don't think he does. I think we've got, yeah. Let's see, I will... And then I can Bantu my Joshua. So I took his David with my Remnant. Can underdeck King Balak with Joshua, and then Joshua actually exchanges to my territory for Zadok. So then, so Zadok, yeah, I'm not going to do anything with him. But I can, or I'm not going to do the activation, but and I don't have any green profits to ban to either. So yeah, we'll see if, oh, I guess I forgot to declare a negate for Captain. So I should have negated his Proud Pharisee. So Zadok goes back to him because of the exchange, and well, yeah, I think that's it for me. So. I guess I probably wouldn't have picked Profane Daughters anyways. Just because Magic Charms doesn't really do anything against Captain, and that was the only thing that Angel, or that would have maybe gotten around Angel. So. So you put Obed back down. He also activated Lacking Prophecy, which we can just toss Woes on that next turn. That restricts all players with more than 4 cards in hand from playing Dominance. The other option is just to put down all the characters and get down to less than 4 cards, because then he can't play Dominance, which is kind of nice. So I think with Uzza we just sack Holy Grail, or I guess maybe New Covenant. That can be another card that we get out of our hand, and I don't think we're ever going to need to play it. Alright, so he looks like he's making a rescue attempt with Ruth. Protects Ruth heroes from banished, discard, and withdraw abilities, and good Ruth enhancements cannot be negated. So, so 7-6, so Belshazzar actually gets initiative here. So I think we go ahead and grab Banquet. Yeah, you just said you think we should call it at this point. So basically, what happens, or I can just play Banquet, and so yeah, I had both Banquet or Belshazzar and Uzza for the block, and then pretty sure I was going to be able to get in next turn, especially with both King Saul and Abigail. Yeah, I mean, I did have his David with Remnant, so I couldn't put my own David down. That was maybe a mistake on my part, but still, I mean, I would have been able to go out with Captain and get the Angel block, so... yeah, so now you guys kind of know the madness of Throne. His foreign wives definitely slowed me down a bit, and maybe that's probably one of the reasons that Holy Grail is in here, just to deal with foreign wives, because definitely an evil character that belongs in the meta, or belongs in pretty much any deck if you're going to be playing against Throne, because it's pretty much a guaranteed block. You are going to give them more brigades to draw from off of Throne, but I mean, that's kind of by the time you're blocking, they're probably already at hand limit anyway, or about to get there. So yeah, definitely worth it to run Foreign Wives, because that block is so important. So hope you guys enjoyed the game, enjoyed seeing both decks. It was really cool to see this Ruth offense, see how it goes, because I haven't played one yet, and piloted by someone who's very good at the game, has been at it for a while, so you could see that it's set up super fast, and got a few blocks, I guess from some mistakes that I made, and some just blocks that I didn't have answers to. So hope you guys like the deck. Feel free to check it out in the link to the deck list from Nick below, and we'll catch you guys next time. Bye.